It's time for the Whisp Turlington Morning Show.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
Hey, this is Ray Manzarek from The Doors.
This is Adam from Maroon 5.
Hey, this is Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Hello, this is Angus Young and
Brian Johnson of AC/DC.
Whisp Turlington.
Hi, rockers. This is Billy Idol.
Hi, this is David Bowie.
Hey, this is Nick Rhodes.
And this is Simon Le Bon of Duran Duran.
I'm Mick Jones of Foreigner.
Whisp Turlington.
Hey, this is John Bon Jovi.
Hi, this is Steve Perry of Journey.
I'm Steve Walsh of Kansas.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Hello, this is Brian May of Queen.
Steve Miller here.
What's up, y'all? This is Alicia Keys, and this right here is
The Whisp Turlington Morning Show with Whisp Turlington and Greg the Howling Ghost McCafferty.
Really hurt.
With Whisp Turlington.
Why can't I have a little drink to unwind myself?
Weather, news,
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
I know. They're called doctors.
traffic from Art's Part.
I used to call it stroking the salami. Yeah, pounding the old butt.
And Greg the Howling Ghost McCafferty.
I'll eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
And here they are, Whisp Turlington and Greg the Howling Ghost McCafferty. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here. Another beautiful morning on 108.9 The Hawk. I'm Whisp Turlington with you. Of course, with my friend
Geoff the Angry Man Garlock. Wisp, what, 3 times you put my name in wrong into this new bumper?
How is that? How so?
Geoff the Angry Man, nickname, not Whispering Ghost or whatever bull you gave me. Garlock.
So
Jenny.
We did this.
Jenny, where are you?
Jenny has nothing. That's Scotty in the booth. We figured we don't need Jimmy. We don't need Jenny. We need Scotty. Because Scotty's my guy.
Yeah.
And then last night, so Scotty calls me. Check this out. Scotty calls me. He says, hey, if we're doing the new morning show, the Whisp Turlington Morning Show, I should probably do a new open. And I said, that's great, Scotty. Let's do that. And he was like, the guy that does the show with you. What's his name?
Here we go. Yeah.
Here
we go.
Was a old Whisp Turlington draws an old blank. I said, Scotty, you make up whatever you want to make up as long as you got clips from all my friends. Beyonce, Brian May from Queen, that guy from Foreigner.
I was impressed you had Alicia Keys in there.
Alicia
I will say.
Keys.
But,
now that was
Wisp,
genius.
We have worked together so many times at this point. I have recorded more shows with you than Jason Gore at this point.
When was this?
Last week you showed up.
Oh yeah,
which was the multiple time that you have shown up.
Yeah,
not to mention movie clips. You weren't you there when we were talking about Wolf of Wall Street? You don't get one Wolf of Wall Street clip in there. The movie we all agreed was a fantastic film. Scotty,
was I there when he said Wolf of Wall? Scotty's just shaking his head no, because he knows.
Oh, my God.
Your guys would just put their hands up in the air, and they'd have nothing. I ask a question to Scotty, and Scotty fucking tells me, and that's how it goes down on the Whisp Turlington Show.
10-second delay there.
So,
Wisp, jeez.
So what is it? It's
Geoff
the
Angry Man.
Why are you so angry?
Well, I'll tell you one reason I'm angry. You right now. The reason that is that I have to keep being stuck with you, Whisp Turlington. I am tired of you. Yes.
Coming with claws right from the start there, Greg.
Not only giving me a classic kind of problematic cat fight noise, but jeez. Oh boy.
It's like the two cats I saw behind Flappers the other day. What they're trying to rebuild for Flappers. Just using pieces from the other 3 ones that have been disappeared. Of course, if you don't know that, Flappers was a chicken wing place that Greg loved. This slob here would eat them constantly. He would just be popping them in his mouth. It's like, you see those videos on TikTok. I love TikTok. I go on TikTok all the time.
Oh, you're a big TikTok fan?
I'm a big TikTok. And I go on there. I see this loser handing all of these nuts to all of these chipmunks. And I'm like, that reminds me of that slob I've seen at the radio station a few times. And the chicken wings he loves from Flappers.
Wait, I'm not on TikTok, am I?
No, it's a fucking chipmunk.
Oh,
eating nuts.
Look, I was just worried. You asked me before what gets me angry. I don't want someone co-opting Jeff the Angry Man Garlock, putting me on some social media platform I do not understand.
All I am saying is
besmirching my favorite chicken place that you have destroyed twice. Now, that third time, that wasn't you, and I have to...
Farmer Dan took that one out. That was fantastic.
Farmer Dan, not happy about that.
Oh, my God. Hey, it's a great time here on the Whisp Turlington Morning Show. It's currently 7:05. Thanks for waking up with Whisp. And let's get some traffic. Let's get you to work. Here we go. Traffic, Art Spart.
108.9 The Hawk Traffic with Art Spart.
Well, folks, there's no other way to say this other than what an absolute shitfest. Which is tough to say because I usually love attending shitfest at the Verde Dome, but not today. It is a mess on 422. We're talking mutant hawks walking and stopping each vehicle with Vote for Krog stickers. That's got you backed up all the way to the Verde Gulch. Maybe try 927, but only if you're good at driving through hot oil, because once again, the Verde hot oil geyser is spraying. That's 108.9 The Hawk Traffic. I'm Art Spart.
Very good. Now, Greg, you got weather? Do it.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
Cold. It is
cold.
It is getting colder.
Always cold in Valverde.
Don't understand how we primarily have a desert climate here, yet it is just freezing here. Are we? Especially down on Hog Street. Again, do not go down to Rock Dolls. There is actually now a full sheet of black ice. That entire block and parts of it, I've noticed, are caving into the potholes that are already on the street down in Hog Street. And I was trying to get down there to get a new singer of Journey Rock Doll. Not for myself.
Really?
My nephew. It's his.
You were going to get the aerial one.
Yes, my nephew's birthday's coming up. That is his favorite singer.
It's really weird that you mentioned that because I was personally going to go down to Rock Dolls. Now, Rock Dolls, if you're not familiar, Rock Dolls is a wonderful store. It's owned by Keith Talons, and he took his overflow stock of just the nicest, barely used sex dolls, some of them overstocked, never used. It's always good to get a never used one.
Ideally, you want a never used, but I'm not going to lie. Most of the time, it's a red tag special down there.
It's like, you wonder what's going to come out of Rock Dolls. I was going to go down.
I wonder what's going to come out of the Rock Doll, if you know what I mean.
Ew.
Are we actually having fun here, Wisp? This is weird.
I'm kind of warming up to you, Greg. I do have to say
I'm
that.
getting cold again, like we're on Hog Street. Jeff, yes.
So the one thing I do want to say is I was going to go down there to Rock Dolls, and I was going to purchase the Steve Perry that they have up front. And I was actually going to give it to my good friend, Steve Perry.
Oh, wow.
And I was going to leave it on his door with a note that says, "Fuck this."
Not gonna lie, Wisp, in that story, I'm not sure if you're mortal enemies with Steve Perry or good friends.
No, it's just like I know he likes to fuck things,
and mostly him. And so in this case, himself.
Well,
because of course all Rock Dolls have every orifice and hole, and also he throws in a couple extra most of the time.
He does two in the knee,
but there's 2 holes in the knee. But there's always that button in the lower of the back when you press it. It says "Do not fuck the holes," but in the voice of the singer, which is kind of nice.
It's like, "Please don't fuck." Now that's not I can't do the Steve Perry anymore.
Oh, please don't fuck
the hole. Please don't fuck that hole.
Don't fuck that hole.
Bow. See, that's good. We strangely enough, we're having a great time on the Whisp Turlington and Jeff.
What?
The Howling Ghost Garlock.
Okay, you got it. You're a 1/3 there. I'm
getting closer.
Oh, this is nice.
What? Literally nothing could bring us down right now. So,
all right, boys. All right. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry for the big dramatic entrance, but I'm going to need you guys to shut this down now.
Greg?
Wisp. Excuse me. This is a closed studio.
You see this badge right here from the city of Valverde? This badge gets me in wherever I want. Read it and weep. Okay.
No, I'm reading it. It says you're a city inspector.
That's right.
It's a very big badge too.
It's large. It's a large badge. It's a very large badge.
It's comically large.
Yeah.
It's almost like
it looks like you went to Shuckle McGillicuddy's props and magic store down on Odd Street and got that.
I'll tell you what. Look, I'm going to turn it around. You'll see on the back. It's one of those novelty checks that they give you when you win a big money prize.
Well, that is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I was scared, and now I think it's kind of fun. That's
well. Hey! Don't get me sidetracked here. I'm here
okay.
to shut you two down. All right.
Why?
I'm from the city of Verde.
That's where we are, Verde.
And I was going through the records.
What did you say, Verde?
Yeah, how do you say it?
You work for Verde. Verde.
Wait, have we been pronouncing it wrong our entire lives?
Have we been saying it wrong?
Maybe we're wrong.
Scotty, have we been saying it wrong? Scotty's shaking his head no.
Scotty doesn't know. Okay, what are you saying? Valverde?
Valverde.
What did I say?
Valverde.
Okay.
Like Vern, like your Jim Varney.
Yes.
When you're like, hey, Vern. I came up with that.
Comedy.
That was mine. We were hanging out. I said, why don't you have a character named Vern? And you say, hey, Vern. But your character's not named Vern. You're Ernest.
Are you talking to me?
No, because we know we're not talking to you, because also just looking at this comically large badge.
Huge.
It has there in large printing your name. I'm sorry, Tracy Chapman?
Yes, Tracy Chapman, no relation. All right, get all your jokes out now. Okay, I've heard them all. Go ahead.
Let me think of some here.
You get 5 seconds, free shot.
No. There's no jokes here. I'll just probably be thinking of someone I'm driving away in my fast car later. If you know
that's hilarious. Never heard that one before. Okay. I resent that because I actually drive a very slow car, so I resent that. Okay.
That probably burns you. It probably gives you one reason to be really mean to us.
You know what else gives me another reason to be really mean to you? You don't have the permits to operate a radio station on this land. Okay, I was going through city records. This used to be a Baskin Robbins. Okay, you have a food license, not a liquor license. Okay.
The license stays with the land?
That's right.
So we're supposed to be doing ice cream here instead of classic rock?
It's the only thing this building is zoned for. Okay, you shouldn't even have an antenna on top of the building because the city geologist said the land can't support that kind of weight. This could all cave in at any second.
And I know the geologist, that's Ricky, he's a good friend, and I am with him because I have always told Boss Ron, who owns the station, I have always said, that transmitter is going to bring this fucking building down. Most radio stations, they put their transmitter on top of a mountain where the engineer, the lowest of the low of the people at the radio station.
Real scum of the earth.
Real fucking scum.
Wait a minute.
Fire it up.
You guys also think that engineers are the scum of the earth?
What a joke. You know what?
What a relief to hear that. Because in our office, everyone's like, no, don't make fun of the engineers. And I'm like, fuck those guys.
Tracy. I'm loving this.
I'm kind of loving this. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm getting caught up here. All right?
Go back.
I'm here to do a job, and you're not going to seduce me with your powers of buddy camaraderie. All right? I'm going to need the show to end immediately.
Usually, his powers of buddy are terrible. He is one of the worst human beings that's ever existed. But today, there's something slightly more charming about Whisp. So I would just say, watch out, Tracy, because he might be coming for that buddy badge right there.
Okay.
But I think the thing, station manager Ron, is this why I haven't been getting paid? Either is it because I'm not serving ice cream? Is that what's going on here?
Oh no, that has nothing to do with it. Your payment seems to be it's being reallocated, as it would, to a lot of the reinforcement to the building to keep that damn transmitter that I keep saying. I say, Ron, you got to move this. It's gonna come down. It's gonna kill everyone in the station except for me and Scotty.
Wait, why not you? I'm here.
Yeah, why would it not
12
kill you
hours out of the day? And what about Tracy now? Now I'm worried about Tracy Chapman over here. No relation.
The moment something happens in this building, I get immediately enclosed in one of those escape pods, and I shoot out the ass of the building and I go right into Verde Gulch.
Okay, so that was another point I wanted to bring up. You guys aren't zoned for an ass of the building back here, all right? I was doing a perimeter search. I saw the ass of the building, and I was like, whoa. I didn't see anything about an ass in the city plans.
That one's going to be kind of hard, because we are kind of known for the ass of this building. That's one of the things. People know us for classic rock, and they know us for our insane architecture of this building with a huge ass right on the back.
Huge ass. Do you know whose ass that is?
Meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
Thought so. It always looks like a bit of the loaf back there. R.I.P. Rest in power. Every single time I walk in through the ass of the 108.9 The Hawk building, I always say, rest in power, loaf.
Wait, I got a question for you there, Greg. You pointed at the sky. You pointed at the sky when talking about Meatloaf. But we all know Meatloaf's in hell.
Look, I was trying to be cordial. I'm trying to be nice here. We're getting along. I didn't want to bring up my beliefs.
No, I don't mean that as a bad thing.
No. Look, I agree. As much as I disagree with your entire being here, I gotta agree. Meatloaf's in hell.
Meatloaf's in hell, right?
That's his whole thing. Bad out of hell.
Look at this. I'm loving this.
You guys aren't so bad.
No.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I'm not supposed to like authority here and everything and be really angry at you right now, but I gotta say, Tracy, this is pretty.
Hey, are these seltzers free? Can I just take one of these?
Hey, go for it. They're there.
My wife does not let me have anything above a flat milk or a tap water. This is a real treat.
And then why don't you take 2 cases of that? Scotty just replenishes
That's some of that Hagar seltzer that we've been talking about lately.
Sammy Hagar's soft seltzer.
Yeah.
And
you got the soft extra hard that he's been pushing lately because he saw that there's all this White Claw, this hard seltzer. Sammy Hagar's like, no, this isn't about alcohol. I'm going to put extra carbonation in there. Like, just blow it. Just blow your head right off it. You feel it. It burns.
It's like I ate a bowl full of Szechuan peppercorns.
Oh. Well, you got the Szechuan peppercorn.
Oh, that explains
That's the Red Rocker's favorite. He loves his Szechuan peppercorn extra hard seltzer. Extra being the carbonation. Just watch out when you're on the bathroom toilet later, by the way. Maybe don't go to the ass of this building later if you're going to be after drinking that
you're going to want to go to the ass of your building.
Right.
The one God gave you.
All right. You know what? You guys are being pretty nice. I think I'll, out of mutual professional courtesy, I'll let you finish out just this one show. But then right after this, the whole building's got to go down, all right?
We will tear this whole building down. Big truck is coming in for middays. We will tear this fucker down. But I do have to ask you a question there, Tracy.
Oh, sure.
Please.
You want to stick around?
Well, I mean, you got to stick around to see when we finish up the whole show.
You got to stick around
and to serve those permits. I mean, you're here, and you've got to say you've been pretty fun here.
Pretty fun.
Don't get in your fast car and get out of here.
Chapman.
Oh, you got me. All right, I'll stick around. But only because I want to be here for the end of the show, so I can make sure that this is all wrapped up.
All right. Well, we got Tracy Chapman in the studio with us.
No relation.
No relation whatsoever. We're going to have a lot of fun with Tracy. Hey, blue collar comedian Denny Snood is coming up there very soon.
He tells it like it is.
He tells it like it is.
Wait a minute. Denny Snood is going to be here?
Snood's here.
I love Denny Snood. This is the best day at work.
His catchphrase is "There's no need for that." So hopefully we hear some fresh, new "There's no needs for that."
I have a feeling we're gonna. I have a feeling when Snood's in town.
Snood's in town. He's gonna hit you with 2 or 3. There's no need for that. Hey, but since we're talking about his hard, soft seltzer, it's Sammy Hagar on 108.9 The Hawk.
Hello, it's Farmer Dan from Shetland Creameries. Apparently, destroying flappers wasn't enough of a message. How many other ways can I say that I want my fucking cattle back? It's been months. I miss them so much. Did you know they had names? Skeet, Lillard, Nev, David Arquette. Okay, fine. Yes, I named them after my favorite actors from the original Scream film. But they were my favorites, and that film is my favorite. Maybe I need to start pulling some of that shit. Put on a costume, scare the shit out of people. Yeah, that'll send a message. For over 40 years, my message was Shetland Creameries has the best milk and dairy products around. Now, the message is fear. I will get what I want. I guarantee it. At Shetland Creameries. Oh, you've awakened the ghost.
I found out long ago. Oh, you gotta walk down Fingerfood Road. Oh,
you get your money for nothing, and your finger foods ain't free. 'Cause we sell them now.
Hi, I'm Lindsey Buckingham.
And I'm Mark Knopfler. We are both known for our weird finger-picking style of guitar playing.
But we're also known for our love of finger foods.
So we decided to merge our two loves into Verde's new favorite restaurant.
Buckingham and Knopfler's fantastic finger foods feastery. That's right, no guitar picks allowed.
Or plectrums, as I like to call it.
But all the finger foods you can eat. We eat like we play.
And we play like we eat, with our fingers.
And so will you, literally. Every customer's nails will be checked. If you don't have weird, long, sharpened nails that can double as Coke nails, you are not allowed.
And you will be missing out on all your faves, like buffalo chicken bites,
sweet and sour meatballs,
chicken enchilada cups, and many, many more.
If you can eat it with your hands and or pierce it with that weird nail, we are serving it to you.
Not to mention our expansive olive gherkin bar.
Hey, Knopf, don't give away all of our secrets.
Good one, Bucky. But what we will give away, finger picking. If we aren't on tour, we will be walking in between tables, non-stop finger-picking on our guitars, while you are non-stop scoffing on the finest finger foods.
You can eat your own way, as long as it's with fingers.
You're gonna eat finger foods all night. Eat finger foods all night. Woohoo! Oh, woohoo! Woohoo! At Buckingham and Knopfler's fantastic finger foods feastery. Located at 2 3/4 Live Aid Way.
Do you have a long, luxurious ponytail and need all the proper accoutrement for it? Well then, man, you have come to the right place. Here, with me, at Jeff Skunk Baxter's Ponytail Warehouse, down on 2452 Annex Number X, here on Hog Street. Not only am I a sick guitar player with stints in such greats as Steely Dan, the Doobie Brothers, and producing the Boondock Saints, aka The Brood, I also have an amazing ponytail. So I know all the hair ties, conditioning lotions, and horse brushes you're gonna need for your ponytail. And I got them. And I can sell them to you. But one thing I don't have, mustache accoutrement. I do not sell them. Yeah, I got this amazing long mustache that makes me look like, well, actually more of a walrus than a skunk. But that's for me. Jeff Skunk Baxter deserves to have his secrets. I've given so much of myself away as a session guitarist and musician. This is just one thing. One thing Jeff Skunk Baxter gets to keep for himself. Mustache secrets. But ponytail stuff? Sure, I got it with hair ties from every color from brown to blue. And hell, I might even share a doobie with you while you're here and talk about missile defense. Did I mention I have worked as a defense consultant on missile defense? For the U.S. government? What? Weird, right? But I'll talk about it because Baxter is an open book. Except for my mustache. It's long and glorious and gets in the way every time I eat a piece of pizza or sausage with peppers and onions. And only I know how I eat with it. And I ain't telling you. Leave me and my mustache be! And come on down to Jeff Skunk Baxter's Ponytail Warehouse. I got you covered on ponytails. Stay away from the stash.
Ponytail Warehouse. Ponytail Warehouse. All the times.
We're number one, you shits, and we're not going back. 108.9, The Hawk. So there is a classic rock rule that if you play a Sammy Hagar song, you have to play another Sammy Hagar song. That's
rules
my
are
favorite
rules.
one.
We have said it before, and there is nothing that is more classic rock than following rules.
Oh my God, Mas Tequila, right here on the Whisp Turlington Morning Show with Jeff.
Yeah, come on.
The peeved.
Oh, I'm a little bit more than peeved. I'm the angry man. Oh my goodness, Wisp.
And our good best friend in the world, Tracy Chapman. How you doing, Tracy?
No relation, and woo, I am really enjoying myself here. I mean, I've always said, if you're listening to Sammy Hagar, you got to do a little bang bang. So bang, bang. I was very excited to hear a little mas tequila.
Yeah, that's a double Sammy in the industry. We call it a double Sammy.
And I got to say, Tracy, you're over there double fisting mas tequilas as in between your hard soft seltzers. You are really.
I'm having a good time here. You guys have this open bar here in the studio, which not licensed to do. You cannot be serving liquor here in the slightest. But you're going to be shut down in about 45 minutes anyway, so I don't see the harm.
Thinking about that, I just wanted to throw this out there. Is there a way? Now I'm just gray skying here, as we like to do here. We like to gray sky.
We don't have a blue sky in
no
Verde,
blue
so
skies.
it's all gray skies.
All gray skies here.
Yeah.
What if we started serving ice cream? Just saying. I don't know how we do it. I don't know where. Maybe we could set up a little stand in the ass of the building.
Okay, I will say, from an engineering standpoint, that is the one thing you are allowed to be doing here. So I got to be fully in favor of that.
I mean...
Scotty, you know what to do.
He's shaking his head no. What does that mean? Does he know or not?
Scotty. Drone 58.
Excuse
me. He's going to launch Drone 58. Drone 58. In case you don't know, Tracy, I do have an army of drones. Most of them were defeated by Mickey Mac, our regular co-host. He's not in the cage. I kind of had him removed for the morning show, but Mickey's still in the building. He's
oh wait a second. Mickey is lurching around in the building?
Oh yeah, he's free.
Oh my goodness.
He could be in the vents.
Okay,
he could be
you've just listed like 100 violations. My professional brain is spinning. Right. Do you have a license for all those drones?
Oh, I don't. This isn't part of 108.9 Law.
Okay, and do you have this
Turlington Industries?
Yeah, I'm just
LLC.
I'm just acting as a city enforcer here. Any private citizen is still within my purview. Is there a permit for that hawk lurking around in the vents?
Ooh, well, I mean, you're going to have to talk to the U.S. government on that, because we all know that the Hawks are reigning terror at what used to be the Verde Valley Mall, which is now known as Site 24. So our buddy here, Mickey Mac, wherever he may be, he is half man, half hawk.
Which could be, I am kind of hunting down loopholes here. If he's not a full hawk.
He's not a full hawk.
He is half hair metal DJ. Does that... get around the permit problem. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think you got me there. I think that's pretty good. I think we can let it fly. Let that hawk human fly.
We gave Tracy Chapman one reason to enjoy this morning. Get it?
I've heard it before. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Good.
And a reason for him not to get into his fast car driveway. Just had to say it one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tracy Chapman, no relation. I love you. Don't worry about it. Sorry
my God. We're having a great time here on the Whisp Turlington Morning Show. Hey, join Jeff Tilt and Big Truck at DivorceCon 2022 at the Verde Convention Center this Saturday from 12 until 2. Jeff, Tracy, here's what they're going to have. You guys might enjoy this. They're going to have balloons.
Love balloons.
Love a balloon.
Corn dogs.
Oh, love corn dogs.
Can't get enough corn dogs.
Hayride. They're gonna have a hayride.
Ooh.
Which you gotta give these divorcees something fun to look forward to.
Is it a haunted hayride? Just showing them their future as a single person?
Oh, it should be. It should be. You get on that hayride and it's just like you're sitting there alone. It's just like a bunch of different trucks.
Frozen meals.
They just sit down. They sit down and they're like, hayride for one.
Yeah, and you cry immediately. And it's just like, enter the strained relationship with your children hall.
Oh, well, speaking of crying, Jeff, they will have the cry tent set up and a set from Valverde's favorite Black Crowes tribute band and ours, Shake Your Money Faker.
Oh, now that is going to be a good set. Hopefully that can wipe some away Jeff Tilt's tears, because you know that crybaby is going to be like the mayor of that cry tent. He's going to be checking in on online social media to let everyone know what a crybaby. Melinda, we're friends with you, though. We're
friends with you. Hey, we do have to go to traffic real fast here. Art's got something for us.
108.9 The Hawk Traffic with Art Spart.
Well, the Mutant Hawk political rally has ended on 422, but now we have a man in what looks like an original Scream costume running up to vehicles and pulling drivers out. Now, I say an original Scream costume because that is my favorite movie, and I recognize an original film-used Scream costume when I see one. So, this one, this is going to back traffic up on the 435, the 122, the 658, and Sex Time Road. If you're on Sex Time Road, I recommend taking a left onto Handstuff Boulevard. That is wide open. And that's 108.9 The Hog Traffic. I'm Art Smart.
Wow, okay. Check out that.
Hey, Tracy.
Yeah.
You know the old saying that it's always cold in Valverde?
That's what we always say.
Why don't you do weather?
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
Oh boy, I've never been put in charge of something so important before. Okay, I'll just...
You got it.
So, it looks like it's going to be a high of 80, and that's going to last through Thursday. And then we've got this high pressure system coming in from the north, and that's going to cause a cold front down here, and that's going to bring temperatures down in the valley. Over here on the west side, you can see a little bit of sunshine. That's going to mix with our high pressure system, make for a real heat wave. So make sure to keep the pets and the seniors indoors. This has been the weather with Tracy Chapman, no relation. Wow! What a rush!
What the hell?
Wow. I think
are you working at Channel 8?
I mean, get out of here. I mean,
are you at Channel 8?
I'm sorry, Dr. Tracy? Is that who we've got here? Because I think you missed
I've
your
never
calling.
done anything like that in my life. That was thrilling. I feel like I just had an orgasm. I feel like I can feel it tingling through my fingertips. I think I missed my calling.
Got to go down to Hand Stuff Way over there, maybe, and check that out. I mean, I have to say, we have not known you long, but I feel very close with you, Tracy Chapman, no relation, and I feel like I have never seen you happier than this moment. Am I wrong in saying that?
Jeff, I gotta be honest. I don't think I have been this happy. I think I found my true calling in life. You guys really helped me with a breakthrough here. I mean, I've been sad for a long time.
Tracy,
it makes this job so much easier to be angry and oh god,
you've been angry at so many engineers.
Seriously,
I mean,
fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys. I can draw a bridge and have it built tomorrow.
Anybody could. You
Anybody
put a couple monkeys in a room with a couple computers loaded up with CAD. They could do engineering.
Oh my God!
Forget about it. I gave a placemat over at Flappers when Flappers existed to my nephew, the one I'm getting, the singer of Journey Rock Doll for. He drew me a bridge. Same exact bridge as the one that crosses over Hog Street.
Easy peasy.
I gotta say,
engineer.
Easy peasy.
Engineer right there.
Engineer.
I call him engineer nephew right now. All right. I mean, please.
Easy peasy.
Infrastructure not a problem. That's what I say.
Hey, Tracy, I want you to say the following words.
Okay.
Okay, if you can do this. In your best radio voice, which is your voice, Tracy, because you got
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
You got honey there. You got honey. Let's just say that.
You got honey. You got the pipes, golden pipes. Will you please say this? Welcome to the studio, blue collar comedian Denny Snood.
All right. Let me give it my best shot here. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio, blue collar comedian Denny Snood.
Wow. Hey, y'all, what's going on here? I'm blue-collar comedian Denny Snood. Good to be in here. Wow.
Denny.
How's it going? Valverde? What? I was listening in the green room. Is it Valverde or Verde? I can't tell.
Oh, wait, at this point, say what you will what you say. That's what we're saying here.
Wanted to be there. So, Denny, very exciting news. You're at Dingbats starting on Thursday, and you got a new record out. Tell us about that.
Well, the new album's called There's No Need for That, Volume 1.
I love that title. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Well,
I'm a big fan.
Oh,
sorry,
man.
don't want to interrupt. Keep going.
I love meeting fans. I do. I love meeting, and I love you, Tracy Chapman. I love the singer Tracy Chapman, and I love the
no relation, Penny. No relation.
No relation.
Yeah.
No.
Just be fully transparent. I'm not Tracy Chapman the singer.
We're having a good time here, Denny. Don't bring it.
No, he understands. Okay,
I get it completely. But what I'm really excited about is, we're doing the show at Dingbats. It's going to be real good. And, I got this album out in the stores. It's at all of the Val-Marts. We're doing business with Val-Mart. I was listening, and you brought this Tracy Chapman guy in, and he's a city inspector, but in real life, he is a bona fide DJ. You got to change your profession. I'm all flustered here because I'm just...
You're flustered. I'm flustered. I mean, my hero, blue collar comedian Denny Snood, is standing in front of me telling me to change my job. Who am I to stand in his way? I feel like I should change my job.
Wow. Well, maybe you should. Maybe there's a place for you here. I want to wait for that hawk.
I mean,
you never know.
We're just saying. It seems like it could be a good fit. Just saying. Can you scoop ice cream? That's all we're also asking, though. I
love ice cream. I was really excited about the ice cream.
The good thing then, the Drone 58 is a former Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh, interesting.
So you'll have those paddles, and then you'll have all the toppings.
All your mix-ins.
Okay, here we go. Banana ice cream base, brownie mix-in, little caramel on top.
Whoa!
Keep it simple. 3 ingredients. That's all you need.
Denny, what would you say to that?
What I would say to that is when I go to a Cold Stone Creamery,
here he goes.
I walk in and I look at all the toppings and I say, that's a good one. And then I look at it and I say, gummy bears, gummy bears, gummy bears. There's no need for that.
Oh, Denny Snood, the king,
fantastic.
the fucking king
of hot takes.
Have y'all eaten at Little Caesars lately? Have y'all gone in there?
It's been a while, but tell me about it.
I can relate. Let's hear him out.
I get it.
You go in the door and you look, and there's an ad for something that is currently in movie theaters, The Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And they call it the Batman Calzone. You're telling me it's a pizza and a calzone? Well, there's no need for that.
Denny,
I love that. You know what I love about your
really
stuff?
good.
It's your material is observational, but it's not aggressive. You know, it's
not.
truly
I like
observing what we see in front of it.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh, truth in comedy.
Tracy,
I mean, have you heard of that phrase, Denny?
Oh, Tracy Chapman told me it's funny. That made me feel real good.
Denny Snood said something I said made him feel good. That makes me feel good.
Whoa, we got a real gush fest over here.
Tracy, I gotta say, you got tickets all weekend long. You come to Dingbats.
No.
You show that big oversized
this giant badge. Which honestly, I'm thinking about trading in. I was thinking about quitting, but now I feel like I should do it next week so I keep my giant badge for the weekend.
Giant oversized badges.
Here he goes.
There's no need for that.
He's right. There's no need for it. It can be so small.
I have to say, though, I do have to kind of jump in here. Denny, I did give you a compliment as well. Kind of glazed over that. Didn't get any offer for any
what was
free
hit me with
tickets
that compliment. No, hit me with the compliment again.
I said you were an amazing observational comedian. I said it's amazing that you just kind of tell it like it is. And really just, I have to say, I mean, no offense, Tracy Chapman, no relation. I love you. I love working with you now.
Don't say anything bad about Tracy.
I'm not.
You can clearly tell that Denny likes Tracy a lot.
Well, don't ruin this for me,
like
Jeff.
They're friends.
I really need this, Jeff. Don't ruin this for me.
It just
You're
feels.
gonna blow it, Greg.
It just feels like you kind of just piggybacked off of what I said. It just feels like you just added an addendum versus a compliment, kind of took the compliment.
Wow.
Wow. The jealousy, Jeff. I really thought we were bonding there. I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
You are just tearing me down.
We're supposed to be having a fun time. Jealousy.
There's no need for that, right?
He got it. Whisp got it. He pulled that out.
I didn't see that one coming.
That's good, Whisp.
You didn't. So, it's okay.
Wow.
It's okay, Jeff. I get it. I'm jealous all the time. There are a lot of blue-collar comedians out there. There's a lot of people trying to do what I do. They have their own catchphrases, and I was the first blue-collar comedian to have a catchphrase.
Oh, you were the number one. Oh, interesting.
I was number one. Man, this started in '79. I'm at the Comedy Store, and I put down my name. It's Matt Smith. And they say, well, Matt Smith can't come in. And, so I'm like, well, I got to figure something out. So then I go back over to the list and I change it to Denny Snood.
Oh.
And they're like, what? You're a Southerner? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, in Hollywood? And I'm like, yeah. So I walk right in to the Comedy Store and then I start doing, it just comes to me. And then anything I did before that vanished.
Okay, Denny, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, hit me.
Matt Smith, famous British actor.
Right.
When you were going by Matt Smith, did you ever add no relation to the end?
I did sometimes when that was a big bit.
Was that your original stand-up routine?
My original stand-up routine. Oh, shit. Well, y'all gonna see it in the documentary that's coming out. So
there's a documentary?
Here we go.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be on Hulu 8, the 8th Hulu.
Oh,
now, I don't even know if there are Hulu 2, Hulu 3, Hulu 4, Hulu 5, Hulu 6, Hulu 7.
No, I've seen Hulu 8. That's the one
Hulu
where
8.
you think there's not going to be more commercials, and then they throw in even more commercials. 8 minutes of the time. 8 minutes. It's just
I don't have 8 minutes.
I don't have 8 minutes either.
No one has 8 minutes.
I'm not going to pay 50 cents extra, though, for...
So we're going to do something very special here, guys. I hate to cut you all off, but I apologize. What is wrong with me? What is going on? I just apologized. Am I having a good time or what? Angry man, tell me.
It seems like we're having a good time here. I mean, me and Tracy Chapman, no relation, had a little bit of a kerfuffle there, a little bit of skirmy.
What's a kerfuffle between friends? Water under the bridge, I say.
What is a kerfuffle between friends? What a great thing. So here's what we're going to do, something special. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and you guys are going to hear the real Matt Smith.
Really? Wow.
We're going to hear Denny. Do you think we can do that?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, I can try some of the stuff. I don't know. I haven't really done. I tried doing Matt Smith a few times in 83. And in 84 just did not take. So, yeah, I can try some of that.
That sounds great.
Tracy Chapman, no relation. Look what you pulled out here.
No relation.
I love this. It's an inspiring story to hear about someone else who also shared no relation to a famous person and then just changed his identity entirely. It gives me inspiration.
Wow, you are great at weaving a narrative out of a tiny moment in life. That is beautiful.
Tracy, I got to say, Tracy, thank you for coming in and trying to shut this shit down because, I mean, the show was going to be good. But my friend, you made it great.
Thank you, Wisp.
We'll have more with Tracy Chapman, Matt Smith, no relation, Tracy Chapman, no relation, and Geoff the Angry Man Garlock, and me, Whisp Turlington. That's coming up on the Whisp Turlington and Geoff the Angry Man Garlock morning show. Here's a good song from a great band. Yes!
Hey, you having a wedding? Well, good on you. That's real nice. Bet you're gonna have a fun time. Eats, drinks, slobs, laughs, 10-finger belly grabs, all of it. Say, you looking for a wedding DJ? Maybe a wedding DJ that only plays Tearsinheaven by Eric Clapton? Huh? No? Seriously? Well, I'm DJ Toni Tearsinheaven, and that is correct. I only play Tearsinheaven at weddings. And look, I've done 2 weddings, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. Here's how this goes. People walk into your fancy reception, Tearsinheaven. You're introduced, bazinga, Tearsinheaven. Father-daughter dance, waka waka. Which Muppet film is my favorite? All of them, Tearsinheaven. Your dad cries after the dance because his little girl is gone. Well, when I say tears, you say in heaven, tears, tears. Let's get this party started. Pig's gone, Tearsinheaven. You're running to your car to escape what I'm guessing is the best wedding you ever been to. Tearsinheaven. I'm sitting in the back seat of your car because apparently somebody forgot to pay DJ Toni Tearsinheaven. Where's the fucking money? And that's the whole wedding reception. So equipment-wise, I got a battery-powered boombox and a CD single of Tearsinheaven. So yeah, you can say we're pretty much covered. Don't forget to call me, DJ Toni Tearsinheaven, 844-54-TOUR, 33333-44444444, TEARSHEAVEN. Would you know my name if I DJ'd your wedding? Because I'm going to.
Are you a Led Zeppelin fan? Shit, yeah, you are. But do you find yourself having a hard time understanding guitarist Jimmy Page when he talks in old interview clips? Well, fret no more, my Zepp friend, because now there's Bron-Y-Aur Stone. Just like Rosetta Stone teaches you something like German or Scandinavian, Bron-Y-Aur Stone teaches you how to finally speak Jimmy Page. From words like dog, cream, fish, to popular phrases like, excuse me, sir, where is the liquor store? No, I've never caught a baby shark before.
No, but no,
and sorry, I seem to have juice running down my leg.
Squeeze lemon to the juice run down my leg.
That's Bron-Y-Aur Stone, from the makers of Osborne Stone. And Verde Stone. Heed me up. Bron-Y-Aur Stone. Take it from Jimmy. It's nice to be understood. Sometimes.
108.9 The Hawk, the #1 classic rock station in all of Verde.
Warren Zevon here on 108.9 The Hawk with Werewolves of London.
You know, that was a true story.
Oh, you were there? You helped?
I was there. It was me and Warren Zevon in 1976. We're staying in the Bayswater neighborhood of London. We're there over by where they built the TGI Fridays. I don't remember what it was then, but it is a TGI Fridays now. And we're
probably like the
down.
Speckled Frog pub or something.
Probably was a Speckled Frog pub. And we're walking by, and we hear a "Ow!" And Warren's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I said, "Warren, pretty sure we just heard a werewolf."
Wow.
And then Warren is like, "In London?"
Interesting.
And I'm like, "Well, there are plenty of, there are vampires of London. There are swamp monsters of London.
There are.
And of course, there are werewolves of London." And he winked at me, clicked his fingers, and a hit was born.
May I ask you one question? Did you ever see this werewolf? And if so, how was his hair?
His hair was magnificent.
Oh, perfect.
Just everything you want it to be. Like, imagine what Rod Stewart, another great friend of mine, imagine what Rod's hair looks like on its best day.
Ooh.
You're not even close to what this werewolf had on his head.
That's
some beautiful hair.
Yeah, it's wonderful hair.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, guys, we are here on the Whisp Turlington Morning Show. And, excuse me. 7-second delay that, Scotty.
Thank you, Scotty.
I fucked up.
Oh, 10-second delay because he's muttering swears after
I did say
his fuck up. Oh, can we make that
so many issues.
15 for me because I swore after his swearing?
Okay, so here we go.
Can I just say I think this is fucking awesome?
Okay, love it.
Thank you. Love it, Tracy.
Tracy Chapman, no relation. We're going to have the 20-second delay. 23. Let's make it just a nice,
23.
clean, even 23.
Oh, shit stains. I'm going to have a hard time getting this one out.
Just, you know what? Make it a full minute, but we'll get there. So what do we got, Wisp?
You're on the Whisp Turlington and Geoff the Angry Man Garlock Morning Show on 108.9 The Hawk. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 1985. You remember 85, guys?
Hell of a year.
Do I remember 85?
You remember all the stuff that came out?
One of the best years ever.
It was a good year. It should have been a great year for a little comedian from Montana named Matt Smith, and we are welcoming him right now. Hey, guys.
Matt.
So
look at this.
So you want me to do my Matt Smith, no relation.
Matt Smith,
I didn't really have to say that back in '85 because nobody really knew who he was until 2008 when he took over for David Tennant on Doctor Who, my favorite show.
Yes.
Mine too.
It is my absolute favorite show. So I guess I don't have anything new. So I'm gonna have to use some stuff from '85.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still up to date.
The references we'll understand perfectly.
Yes. Okay. If there's one thing we all know about comedy, it always ages fine.
Yes.
So just do what you will.
Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, I'm Matt Smith. I just came here from a nuclear drill. Had to get under a desk because the Soviet Union exists, and we got to be safe. So be safe.
Okay.
Hey, did you guys hear about this one? Did you hear about this? New Coke? Coca-Cola's come out with a new Coke. Oh, come
Bring
on.
back classic.
Have you tried it? What's classic?
Oh, yeah. See, that even your heckles aren't going to be up to date.
No, they're not going to work, are they?
You might want to also cool it on the Soviet Union material. It's a little dicey out there right now.
That's really not going to hit very well, is it?
I mean, unless you got Willie Crystal on here.
Hey, did you hear about this one? They found the remains of Joseph Mengele. What's that thing all about? That was my catchphrase in '85. I was trying out. What's that thing all about? What's that one all about?
You made a better adjustment once you took over Denny Snood.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement here with Tracy Chapman, no relation. That,
okay.
Maybe we should just let new Matt, and have that name, and maybe we'll just leave classic Matt.
No. I got some good stuff. Here we go. There's a new movie out. Did you guys see this one? It's out. It came out on July 3rd, 1985. It's called Back to the Future. Now, I haven't seen it, but if I was going to go back to the future, I'd probably not tell that Joseph Mengele joke.
Wow, so you were self-referential, even in your 85 material about your 85.
You knew your material wouldn't age well.
I mean, that's an awareness. I'll give you that. A lot of comedians don't have it.
What's that thing's deal, right?
Again, okay. Yeah, keep going.
You guys going to Live Aid? Man, that's going to be great. I hear Queen's going to blow it. What's the deal with that?
Wait, Matt, was there a lot of crossover between the audiences that you were playing for and the people who would be in attendance at Live Aid?
I mean, they were pretty much all fans of Live Aid, so that one never really worked. Let's see here. One last joke. Now, this one crushed. This one
here we go.
Used
all right.
to
give us a goal.
Crush. They're going to send us next year. I hear they're going to send a teacher to space.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's that all a thing? And I tried What's That All a Thing for a while, but it just
look,
it didn't work, and I had to stop telling that joke in '86.
Tracy Chapman, no relation. I'm loving you with your new career. Is there any sort of permit problem we could maybe get to get him to stop telling us his 85 material?
You know, this
go back to Denny.
This is one of those things where the law fails us. I wish there were. There is no such thing as an illegal bad tight five. So, fortunately, got to let that one fly.
Wow. I mean, there really should be some sort of government committee to have
you know what?
For those tight fives.
My last act in office before I quit and pursue my new passion of working in radio, I'm going to make some laws against that.
That could be fun.
I'm just going to say, Matt Smith, there's no need for that.
Denny Snood.
Denny Snood would get the permit. Denny Snood would get the permit.
Perfect. Denny, thanks for coming by and creeping us out with that Matt Smith thing. Glad it never worked out. But what is working out, Denny Snood, 3 nights at Dingbats, and then, of course, that album. There's no need for that Volume 1 at Val-Mart. Go get it.
You know, I'm loving that. I'm loving that we're going to be able to pick up this record. I'm loving that, comedians might have to start going through a permit process to keep them from doing their Type 5. at various open mics, and I'm loving that is the final act before possibly we've got a new co-host here. This is pretty great. Tracy Chapman, really no relation?
Great. Tracy Chapman, no relation. It has been a wonderful morning show.
Oh,
here
the
with
pleasure's
you
been all mine, gentlemen. This has been the best.
On the Whisp Turlington and Geoff the Angry Man Garlock and Tracy Chapman, no relation morning show on 108.9 The Hawk. Yeah, Tracy, I say, cash in that shit.
Yeah, you know what? Can I take an opportunity right now while we're on the air? Because I know that my boss is listening because he sent me down here to shut you guys down. So I'm just
who is your boss?
That would be Pat Caddy.
Pat Caddy, what a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit. Listen up, Pat Caddy.
Yeah,
I've been putting up with your shit for the last 27 years, 3 months, 9 days, and about 2 hours now. And you know what? I've had enough, Pat Caddy.
Had enough of that?
I've found myself. This Stella found her groove. So I am done city inspecting, and I am moving on to pursue my dreams in radio. So Pat Caddy, you take this giant name badge and you shove it right up your ass. I quit.
We got a catchphrase. I love this. Shove it right up your ass. That's pretty good.
Shove it right up your ass. Pat Caddy's ass is actually as big as the ass on our building, which so the comically large badge that you're holding will go in easily.
Real easy.
Yes. Which don't also worry, Pat, even though that was angry there, we're going to still be serving ice cream out of the back of that giant ass.
Still gonna do
just like your ass and meatloaf, so do not worry about it. We'll have 32 flavors, all right?
Before we do go, I gotta read another promo here, that we do still have tickets for Buck Cherry and Lit at the Verde Dog Pound. Now, it is a 4-month residency supporting the Verde Dog Pound, but also supporting Buck Cherry and Lit. And they've got some great guest opening acts. Darren Cood from Actor is going to be there. You're a big Darren Cood fan, Geoff, aren't you?
Oh, huge. Can't believe this is happening.
Can't believe
better
it.
Show got better.
The Gunt brothers are going to be there. Mama's Revenge. Chumlee 3D.
Oh.
I don't know it, but it's Chumlee from Pawn Stars.
I believe it's a hologram of Chumlee.
Oh, please, God, let that be real. And then, of course, the final night at the Verde Dog Pound with Buck Cherry and Lit, we will have opening act Jeff Dunham, one of Denny's friends. He's going to be inside a 40-foot racist puppet. He's going to be controlling it like Voltron, and that's going to be something that everybody loves.
Haven't seen him since the Verde Holiday Parade, and glad he's coming back to help out 3 important causes: fostering dogs, Buck Cherry, and Lit. I hope that stay gets extended, if you know what I mean. Again, helpful reminder. Either the tickets need to sell out or 12 dogs get murdered. Just keep that in mind.
So please head on over to any Tickets location, and you can get those. Any final words for us there, Tracy Chapman? What do you got?
Hey, thanks so much for having me on. The only thing I want to plug is fuck Pat Caddy.
Yeah, fuck Pat
Caddy. Fuck Pat Caddy, and we're fucking Pat Caddy with some Rush. It's Limelight on 108.9 The Hawk. And from Geddy Lee, we go right to the real stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Cabellon.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, man?
Wonderful. That was fun. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you for coming on and being Tracy Chapman, no relation. When you texted me that right before, I was like, oh my God, that's great. That is going to be so good.
It's great to have a new co-host. It's fantastic. I'll be interested to see what happens.
Now on every episode.
Yeah, sorry, you signed up.
Well, you're going to have to come back, but then every week.
Okay.
But no, we'll have a reason. You'll probably end up bringing back the Squirt or something.
Sure.
We'll figure that out.
A rival station.
Exactly.
Thank you for being here with us. Of course, you're on Mr. Mayor.
I am.
Which is a damn good show.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
It's so funny, man. It's so funny. One thing I wanted to ask you about that is I remember the first season was kind of starting right when COVID started.
Yeah, that was terrible. We started filming right when COVID started, and then the first season aired. Literally, we premiered the day after the Capitol attacks, and so
oh my God.
Every little earmark. And then season 2 started maybe a couple weeks. In case you're listening to this like years in the future, season 2 started
right.
a couple weeks after Russia invaded the Ukraine. So
that's a fun Slayer record being released on 9/11 sort of situation. That is great.
Slayer was released. Ben Folds, Rockin' the Suburbs, and System of a Down.
That's right.
The one with the
yeah.
Yeah.
That Toxicity was released on September 11th. So
from a bunch of Serbian dudes. I'm sure they had a great time promoting that record.
Yeah, they're like, this is going to be good. Yeah. Let's push this. The show is tremendous. You have such a killer cast. Bobby Moynihan, who I know from my wife working at SNL.
Okay,
one of the
name
nicest.
drop.
Wow,
just saying. I've hung out with Bobby. I know Bobby. So
no, but seriously, one of the nicest guys.
Oh, he's great. He's the
on
best.
Earth.
Yeah, truly.
One of the nicest. Who do you hate in the cast?
This is not PR. This is like genuine. Right. Everyone is so nice. It'd be so easy for someone like Ted Danson or Holly Hunter to be a real asshole.
Yeah.
But they are truly so nice that it's like disarming.
Yeah. It's not the most satisfying thing in Hollywood when someone could be an asshole and they're not. Well, it's just stretch that out to all of life as well, people. But it truly is extra nice when it's someone that you've been watching your whole life.
So season 2 just started. It's on NBC and Peacock. How is the season going in terms of filming and everything?
Just
digging it.
Yeah. We wrapped a couple months ago, and it was.
Oh shit! You're done.
We're done. Yeah. But it was so much better than because season 1 we were in the middle of a pandemic and no one had vaccines or anything. So season 2 felt like smooth sailing by comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I can imagine that takes some of that worry away, and you can have a little more fun with it.
Yeah. Season 1, no one wants to be the one who brought COVID to set because Ted Danson is so old.
Right, you don't want to be the person that kills Ted Danson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but post-vaccine, everyone's A-okay.
So what else is going on? Anything else to plug, Mike? What's going on with you? You've been doing some live shows in LA?
A few here and there. I just did one with Story Pirates, which is a great children's media organization. Also has a podcast. So if you have kids, check out the Story Pirates podcast. I love writing and producing for that. I'm trying to develop some things. So if you're a studio exec, please greenlight some stuff because it's frustrating to write in a vacuum and have executives tell you no thank you.
Our entire lives.
Yeah.
You are preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's crazy too that you mentioned that because Jeff and I say so many times that too many executives listen to 108.9 The Hall.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
So
we need to diversify the audience a little bit. I'm preaching the choir here.
Yeah.
So we apologize for these spoils of executives and producers who will reach out to you after doing this podcast.
Yeah, like, Clooney's company, Smokehouse Productions.
You're going to be like, let's throw up the red light because I am tired of green lights at this point.
I'm like, Clooney, you're not coming on unless you. I told Clooney when he called. It also almost feels like Whisp there too. He's like, I told Clooney when he called that if you are on, you have to play the character you were in ER or your version of Bruce Wayne
or the other ER.
Question for you before we wrap.
Yeah.
Do you remember how the ER theme song goes, and can you sing it?
No, I don't remember how it goes. And yes, I will sing it.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. ER. Is that it? Did I get it?
No, I always ask the people this. I've never asked it on this podcast before, but it's like, I remember it, but I don't think what I remember of it being the theme song.
All of that sounded like Law and Order to me. Like
it's all like
you're talking about.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a bunch of.
Wait, really? That's real?
Yes.
And Michael Crichton wrote the theme song.
He did on a Prophet 6 synthesizer.
When I think of ER, for some reason in my head it's the same as like 60 Minutes, where it's like there is no theme song. You see the word ER on the screen and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, but you're part of you're part of the Peacock now. You could say, guys, let's just fucking reboot ER.
Yeah. I'll kick in the door of the NBC executives and I'll say, listen up, buckos. I've got the $1 million idea.
Yeah, executives that are listening out there, Mike is going to be pitching. Mike sings the famous theme songs of mid-90s, 80s to mid-90s dramas, and give a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're redoing Quantum Leap, so I'll sing that one too.
Which drives me fucking insane.
Really? Why?
I have, because it's one of my all-time favorite TV shows.
Never seen it.
And really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm a little younger than you guys, so.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
That's all of life is reminding us that they're a little younger than us.
Yes, you don't have to say it out loud.
It's
Mike.
just like a known fact.
It's my body. It's the creaks as I walk.
On our gravestones, it will say they were younger than us.
Well, we're going to be buried in the same grave, so that's going to be really nice.
We bought one right next to Dio's. It's great.
Yeah, right next to Dio's. But they're remaking it, and I started writing a remake script that was a reboot, but it's a comedy. Like they send me back through the time stream to find Scott Bakula's character, but I'm just a dipshit. I was the social media manager for the lab.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Going through, and no, they rebooted it with some guys from La Brea.
Oh, sure.
Which is, so,
great.
Whatever.
You know what? We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Wow,
if it fails, I always get another shot.
Mike's sending out a drone to the creators.
Coming from a guy who's on a sitcom who no one watches it live. I think our entire audience is streaming, so who am I to speak? I don't know.
Right. But it's hilarious, man. It's such a good show.
Thank you.
And you are truly fucking wonderful on it. And I'm not just trying to blow smoke up your up the ass of your building.
Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to say you're really great on it.
It's exciting to see you when you just be walking the trenches of UCB. And now you're walking the trenches of Mr. Mayor.
Oh, God.
Walking through that shit water in the back hall.
Oh, the shit water.
Yes.
Oh, the shit water.
Never on a house team.
You were never on a house team. Really?
That goes on your gravestone.
That's right. Never on a house team.
Yeah.
Well, I was on 3 house teams and
okay,
exactly. I was on 4 for 5.5 years, and we're all doing the same podcast, so it all works.
We're all doing a classic rock podcast. But no, man, thank you so much for coming on. It's been such a damn joy having you on. You're gonna have to. Tracy's gonna have to come back. We got to figure out what's going on with Tracy.
Yeah.
So
he's gone through a huge life transformation. I need to find out what happens to him.
Yeah.
You go on a spiritual journey for a while in your own life. Come back and let us know what happened to Tracy. No relation.
If anyone out there has a line on some ayahuasca.
Yeah, we're all going to Landers together, and we're gonna fucking Integratron ourselves or whatever.
Yeah. Like that episode where of The Sopranos where Tony takes peyote.
Exactly.
Near the end, it's just gonna be just
and
like
Scott
that.
Bakula showed up at the end. He went, "Oh boy,
oh boy."
Once again, thank you to Mike Cabellon for coming on this episode, and thank you for listening to 108.9 The Hawk. You can find us online at 1089thehawk.com, and tell your friends, give us a review, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, just spread the good word. We love doing this podcast, and we love that you're digging it, so please spread the word, and we'll see you next time on 108.9 The Hawk.